to the collective. One love, chosen one. Out of the blue, a name popped up in my head. Amos. So today, folks, we're rolling with Amos. Now, my favorite prophet was Moses. You know, the one who established the Ten Commandments. But after researching and reading about Amos, man, this was mind-blowing. Okay, Amos was a bad dude, man. Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. Okay, it's like he was slung from a slingshot or something, man. He was like a gangster prophet. He was a man on fire for the Lord. Boy, did he have a pill. The crazy thing about it was that Amos was actually a sheep herder, a fig farmer, with very little education, but he was about his business, and I respect that. Okay, anyway, one day, while Amos was working in the fields, the Lord spoke to him and given him a message to give to the priests and kings running a corrupt legal system in Israel. Okay, basically a matrix. Okay, whereas the people were oppressed and suffering under the control of a wicked and corrupt system and illusion. Okay, let's say they were pimping the people. Okay, now remember, Amos did not have a lot of book knowledge, but he was truly obedient to God, and he was a man of faith. Okay, so he went into the city streets, in the marketplaces, declaring the Lord's word. Sounds like he was a street preacher, right? Okay, all right. So Amos became the roar of the Lord, a chosen vessel that became a mouthpiece for God. Okay, he came from a small town of Judah, for he was a simple common man sent to Israel to bring the Lord's message. He declared the great locust plague against Israel. Okay, Amos went to the priests and kings and spoke judgment against Israel. He told them that God was sending Israel into exile. Okay, after he declared the Lord's judgment, he told them to go back. They told Amos to go back to Judah, for he was no longer welcome in Israel. Okay, also in Judah, there was also judgment on Judah from turning their back against the Lord. Okay, so Israel had a habit of eliminating previous prophets to prevent them from exposing the wicked system, okay, of injustice and idolatry. Okay, for the system was completely corrupted. Okay, the line of Judah rose. Okay, Amos told them that their wives would become prostitutes and that their sons and daughters would fall by the sword. Okay, he told them that their high priests would be dragged into exile. Okay, the Lord did not spare the people, for he turned their world upside down, for he declared a famine on the land. Okay, God destroyed the land, but he also gave them hope. Okay, after God destroyed it, change did occur, and restoration was granted. So there was hope. The land was restored and rebuilt. Okay, through the bloodline of David. Okay, which was the royal bloodline of the Messiah. Okay, Jesus, the Messiah, the Christ. Okay, through Jesus, the kingdom of David was rebuilt. Okay, as a spiritual kingdom, not just for Israel, but for all the nations of faith and righteousness. So the Lord did restore David's kingdom. The moral of the story is, moral of the message rather is, that God can and will destroy any unfair and evil scheme, okay, or system, okay, and he is the father of second chances, and that curses can be reversed. After restoration, the land became very fertile, and it flourished actually better than ever. Okay, so this was a divine spiritual act of God. Okay, time is running out, my people, and until we meet again, take care of yourself and be a blessing. It's your boy, the 17 Messenger 1.